Hello friends, good morning and good evening everyone. Your ALP here. So from today onwards we are going to discuss electrical machines. So theory and in-depth knowledge and with respect to the competitive exams and with respect to the practical jobs, how we people are designing these machines and everything. We are going to discuss in a detailed manner. So initially we will discuss mainly the machines, electrical machinery, whatever we have. So there are different category. So this is today's session is just an introductory. So we have transformers in electrical machinery, and we have DC machines, and apart from that we have three-phase machines. In these three-phase machines we have synchronous machines, and similarly we have induction machines. So these are the main majority we have, and most of the single phase machines are special machines. These are some special machines. So all these things we are going to discuss in a detailed manner, and the drive aspects also we are going to discuss. So initially I can say theory and problems for demonstrating how theory is actually we are utilizing in the way, and after that some applications we are going to discuss for each machines, what are the different applications where we are using actually these machines, that also we are going to discuss, and after that some design aspects also we are going to discuss. I mean how practically we are designing these machines. So this is the topic guys for us. In the coming days you will see minimum 3 videos per week, and all the things we are going to discuss. So all these things we will discuss in a detailed manner. I mean with the figures and with whatever diagrams available. It can be constructional diagrams, sometimes it can be like operational or phasor diagrams, like equivalent circuits. Those also we are going to discuss. Okay, so mainly let's see the first item. Today's session is just an introductory session, so I think the video will be informative to you. These things we are going to discuss in the coming days. So mainly today the introduction to the transformers. So introduction to the transformers. So what are the different things are available in the transformer, and what is our agenda? So the contents which we are going to discuss in the coming days is about initially transformers, and in these transformers how we are going to construct it. So what are the different way to construct the transformer, and why we should do like that, those things we are going to discuss, and principle of operation we are going to discuss, how transformers will operate, and I mean on based on which principle, and these things we will discuss, and then ideal two winding transformer. So I will simply write transformer T by F. Ideal two winding transformer also we will discuss, and after that we will discuss some phasor diagrams. For example, say this is transformers, everyone knows. This is the symbol, this represents the core, this represents one of the winding, this is another winding. So how the phasor diagrams will be there. For example, if you are applying a voltage V, then a current, no load current, small current will flow in this circuit, say for example primary circuit. Then how these all the vector quantities related to each other. For example, say this is the voltage applied to this transformer V, and then where the location of I naught will be there. So those things, for example, excitation current will be there, magnetizing current will be there here, and the core loss component will be here, the resultant will be I naught. So like these diagrams also we are going to discuss, and so phasor diagram. So if load is not there, for example we will say no load. So if load is there, I mean if we kept the load on this transformer, then how the circuit behaves, then generally current will flow, right, I2. So what happens if load is there, and what happens if no load is, I mean no load is not there. Those things we will discuss. there obviously some leakage flux will be there, which is not linking with each winding. So those leakage flux also we are going to discuss. Leakage flux and these phasor diagrams we are going to discuss. These things plays a major role in understanding every electrical machine, and also simultaneously it is useful for all the competitive exams and for all the professionals who are working in electrical sector. They will definitely see all these things in one day. And after that we will discuss rating of the mesh transformer. So generally transformers rated in which way? What are the different, for example for 1000 kVA, so like that the rating will be there, how the ratings are defined and all we will discuss. And after that we will discuss the equivalent circuit. So the equivalent circuit with the sense the resistance will be there, inductance will be there. Similarly resistance, inductance. So primary and secondary circuits, the equivalent circuits also we are going to discuss in the coming days. And so let's write that equivalent circuit, that is also we are going to discuss in the coming days. And per unit system plays a major role in understanding all the electrical parameters. For example, say you have rated voltage means 1, if it is less means 90%, if more means 110%, something like that. Everything will be in per unit values. So that system also we are going to discuss, per unit system. This plays major role in power system analysis mainly, and in designing of machines also. After that we are going to discuss about voltage regulation. So what is meant by voltage regulation, and how to calculate the voltage regulation of the transformer, what are the different methods are there, and that is also we are going to calculate. And next one is losses and efficiency. How to calculate transformer losses and efficiency. So these things we will discuss. So what should be the efficiency of a transformer, ideal transformer, and what are the different components. For example, in no load you have losses, you have no load losses, load losses. All these things we are going to discuss in a detailed manner. And if it is core losses, no load losses, there it is combination of eddy loss and hysteresis loss. So these things also we are going to discuss, how to separate these eddy and hysteresis losses. These are mainly for academic point of view. We will going to discuss. And apart from these, finally testing also plays a major role. And testing of transformers. These things also we are going to discuss. How we will test the transformer, and what are the different testing methods available, testing parameters required. Those things also we will discuss. So after completion of all these things, we are going to discuss some special transformers like auto transformer. So what is auto transformer? How the connections will be there, and those things also we are going to discuss. And some special connections also we will discuss, like SCART connection, VV connection, and open delta connection. These are some different connections available in the transformer. Those also we are going to discuss in a detailed manner. And parallel operation. For example, if there is heavy load in a particular region, then they will do parallel operation of transformer. Then how we can do parallel operation of these transformers, that is also we are going to discuss. And every time it is not true that whatever, for example, whatever voltage we are applying to the primary side, it may not be fixed, right? It can be 32 or it can be 34 kV instead of 33. In those cases, generally we don't get proper 433 volts in the primary. So we need tap changers mainly. We need off circuit tap changer. If it is important application means we need on load tap changer. So for example, some areas we can't shut down the supply, so we need on load tap changer. These things we are going to discuss. And there are some other equipments like induction regulators. Induction regulators are there. So those things also These are the part of transformer. Induction regulators are there. We are going to discuss those induction regulators also. And finally, there are few more transformers like pulse transformer, like audio transformer. These are more important in power electronic circuits and some electronic circuits, gate pulse when giving supply to the gate pulse, and these things plays a major role. This we are going to this we are going to discuss. And three-phase transformer connection. So let me write here. So three-phase transformer connections. So what are the different connections available in the transformer, and how we can ensure all the connections are good, and what type of connection required for particular application. Those things also we will discuss. And noise. So if you come across the transformer, mainly in substations and all, generally you will get humming noise, some sound you will get it. That is noise. That is the noise in the transformer. So what are the different parameters contributing for this noise? So these things we are going to study, guys. So this is not the single video. There will be some multiple videos, some 10 to 15 videos will be there on this transformer topic itself. And after that we will simply move to the another one, like induction motor, and like a DC motor, a DC machine generator, and alternator, synchronous motor. All the things we will study in the coming days. So on an average, weekly, you will get three to four videos on this topic. Yeah, if you have any questions or comments or anything, you are allowed to stop me at any time. I mean, you are allowed to comment on these videos, and you are free to share these videos with your friends and all. And if there are more people who wants any live sessions for clearing any doubts on these topics, I am ready to arrange any live session also for clearing the doubts. Yeah. Okay, friends. So it's time to sign off for today. So if you're watching this video for the first time, then do subscribe to this channel, hit like button, and share to your friends and dear ones to whom it is useful, you think. Yeah, bye. We'll meet in next video, guys.